Hello everyone, it's Mariners Fanatic back with another YouTube video, and in today's video we will be discussing the Robbie Ray signing and all the other transactions that occurred within the last week. Obviously I'm a little bit late with this video, but being as I was at work and the deadline was on Wednesday, I just wanted to make one big video for everything that went on, and just in case we signed anyone else before the CBA expired. First, let's talk about the Robbie Ray signing. The contract is for 5 years and is $115 million. In 2022 and 2023, he'll be making $21 million. In 2024, he will make $23 million. And then in 2025 and 2026, he is scheduled to make $25 million. He has a no trade clause for 2022 and 2023. And then he also has a player opt out option after the 2024 season. And if he happens to be traded in the last 3 years of his contract, he will get a $1 million bonus. The Mariners are known for working interesting signings and deals like this, especially looking at the Kikuchi deal that just expired and the options that were included in that. So it's not surprising we have another interesting deal here. This deal is both team and player friendly. It gives Robbie Ray the option, but then it's also beneficial to us as we get him in kind of the prime of his career. And if things go south, there's options for us later down the line. Robbie Ray this past year with the Toronto Blue Jays won the AL Cy Young Award. He was 13-7 with a 2.84 ERA and a 3.69 FIP with a 154 ERA plus. He had 248 strikeouts in 193 innings pitched. The thing that stands out the most about Robbie Ray is his strikeouts per nine. This past year with Toronto, he had an 11.5 strikeout per nine, and for his career, he has an 11.2 strikeouts per nine. That was a big part that was missing to our Seattle rotation this past year. The pitching held it down for most of the year, but a lot of our guys did not get strikeouts. Marco Gonzalez is not a strikeout pitcher. Tyler Anderson, not a strikeout pitcher. Chris Flexen, not a strikeout pitcher. Sheffield, Dunn, I could go on. Gilbert, obviously his rookie year, he was showing flashes of maybe becoming a strikeout guy, but he's not there yet. So this is the type of pitcher that we needed to acquire. Some people balk about signing Ray as his career is a little bit up and down, but looking at it in my head, he's been fairly consistent. If you look at the advanced metrics for his career, his really only down year was in 2020 with Arizona and Toronto. Previously, he had 3 average seasons in Arizona and 2 very good seasons in Arizona. And obviously last year with Toronto, he won the Cy Young. Obviously there's people who still think that Garrett Cole should have won it, but overall he won the award and he is a top of the rotation arm that this Seattle Mariners rotation needed desperately. Personally, I'd still like us to target one more starting pitcher, whether that's through trade or free agency, but getting Robbie Ray to be atop that rotation was a huge key, and Dipoto worked his magic, stealing him away from teams like the Angels, Ray's former team, and the Blue Jays, and numerous other squads that were looking to build upon their rotations. Let me know how you guys feel about the deal in the comments, but I love it. I think this is a great deal, and I would grade the signing as an A. Moving on, one thing that came as a surprise was Andres Munoz getting a 4-year extension for $7.5 million. Dipoto basically bought out his arbitration years. As a reliever, Munoz wouldn't necessarily make a lot in arbitration, but if he were to break out and be a top of the line bullpen arm, he could make a decent amount of money in arbitration. This is probably a good deal for both sides, as if Munoz struggles, he's got guaranteed money, but then if he succeeds and is very successful, then the Mariners got him at a discount. So you can look at it either way with that. Overall, I would also say that this is a very good signing, and I'm excited to see Munoz pitch next year. Casey Sadler agreed to a $1.025 million contract for this season, avoiding arbitration. Everyone on our 40-man roster was tendered a contract if they didn't already have one. And then we also re-signed Brian O'Keefe, who will be the AAA catcher, along with Jose Godoy. O'Keefe could definitely see some time with the big league club, depending on how things go with Cal Raleigh's development and the Tom Murphy situation. But overall, it is nice to have a little bit of depth at catcher, especially at the AAA level, in case someone gets hurt. In other news, there were heavy rumors that the Seattle Mariners were interested in Trevor Story and Chris Bryant. Personally, I saw and heard information myself that we were very serious about Story, but it appears that Story and Bryant and several other free agents weren't quite ready to make a deal and wanted to wait until after the CBA lockout. So that's all the news I have for today. With the lockout starting, it's going to be pretty far and few between until they get that deal done with the new CBA. So I'll try to pump out some other content moving forward. I'm hoping to get back into a couple MLB The Show videos as well. I had to grind for a couple weeks to get some cards I needed for all-time teams and Mariners teams. So I'm hoping to get out a couple of those videos in the next couple months. So stay tuned for that. With that said, that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mariners Fanatic, out.